Hey guys, so we do have some of the top end handsets on the table, and I wanted to do a quick little speed test comparison, checking out the performance here in mid 2016. We do have the HTC 10, Galaxy S7, LG G5, iPhone 6s, Huawei P9, and the Mi 5 from Xiaomi. So we can just start off here, booting them all on at the same time, see if we can do this or if I'm going to fail miserably. We can certainly have a laugh here, and we can just get everything in the right position here. So let's see. Right, I think we're set. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I think we did it, which is very nice. And we do have the 6S out in front as usual. S7, P9's gone mad. G5, very nice. Then the Mi 5. Ho ho! Who's going to win out of the P9 and the HTC? For miserable 5th place. Who's going to win? Oh, P9. Very nice. Even though it had an issue, it still beat the HTC. That is pretty bad, HTC. Come on. But nevertheless, the boot up isn't everything here. There are other things to bear in mind. So we can certainly have a look here how they compare. They're all running obviously very high-end processors. Snapdragon 820, I think, in most of them. Exynos in the S7, obviously. We do have the best stuff here in Europe, and I think we're getting Kirin 955 in the P9, which is very good in terms of the fluidity. So we can just get Geekbench up here on all of them. So you can see this is quite a nice rundown here of what you're getting in terms of the benchmarks. So start these up. There we go. Oh, so I think we're getting close as well to the Note 6, which should be coming out in August, and that's I'm guessing going to come with some beastly specs, which make these even look outdated. So the iPhone came on first, but doesn't get the biggest score. The G5 was second, which ties with the Mi 5 for the multi-core, but is a bit lower than the Mi 5 for the single core. We are getting better for the single core than the HTC 10 though, which gets worse multi-core and the single core as well. So the S7 is well out in front though, but the P9 is actually really good with the multi-core, but the single core is obviously very important. So very good here for the Mi 5, but the iPhone is dominant when it comes to the single core, which is very nice for 6-month-old processor. Definitely looking forward to what iPhone 7 brings. Hopefully it can bring some nice stuff. We can have a look at the speed test as well. Just see if we can see any differences here. So let's see. So basically I think we are all on the same kind of server here, so no cheating, and we can just start off back to front for a change. Start with the iPhone. Oh yes, that's what we like to see. Not the fastest that I've seen, but still, you know, very good indeed. And very good for the upload. Next up we do have the Mi5, which comes with a Snapdragon 820 2.2 GHz processor, and it can muster a decent score, but I was certainly expecting better. You know, it's very kind of average, middle of the road. Kirin 955, what can you give us? Can't give us nothing, unfortunately. Where you gone, HTC? It's not sleepy time yet. So Kirin 955, you know, could do better there, I think, for high-end processor. We can just have a look at the G5. What can that give us? I think the spec is nearly identical with the Mi5, so it's probably not going to be much better, to be honest. And as you can see, I definitely think the G5 is, you know, not that good when it comes to the Wi-Fi. Literally every one I've done with the G5 has been below 100. Maybe it's because of the build quality, like the design. It has some weird creases at the back for the antenna. So I don't think if you enjoy your internet speed, you should buy this. But nevertheless, what can the S7 Exynos give us? You can see never disappoints, pretty much. Not quite as good as the iPhone today, but you know, still ahead of the pack here, which is very nice. And finally, we do have the HTC 10. You know, this has a lot of expectation here on its shoulders. What can it give us? Oh yes, that is nice. It is Snapdragon 820 obviously, and you can see it is nearly getting to the Galaxy S7, which is a good achievement on its own. So it's just ahead of the Mi5 when it comes to the Snapdragon 820 representatives, and that is pretty awesome. For the upload, we're getting a draw between the G5 and the S7, I think. Yes, so those two have done very well when it comes to the upload. It's just a download though, which the G5 doesn't seem to be very good at all. But yeah, just a quick little speed test comparison here. I will be doing some in-depth like camera tests of the HTC 10, checking out how it compares against the top dogs. Which I think is coming with 12 megapixel camera, obviously, ultra pixel 2, so definitely looks very nice indeed. Which one do you like? You know, if you got a favorite here, do leave a comment, and we'll definitely check it out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.